Hi, I'm Chiniquy. I want to share with you some highlights from a recent Find, Fund, and Flip summit that I put on near my home here in San Diego, California. You know, I really enjoy going out and working with the students in the field, particularly because I don't get to do that as much as I used to. There really is no better way to go out and learn the real estate business than by seeing actual homes, touring properties that need to be renovated and flipped. It's a great way to get the hands-on knowledge that you need to do this business. I believe that that is what sets us apart from a lot of my competitors out there. We don't just simply sell you theories or ideas. We actually take you out in the field and show you how to do the business. So I hope that these highlights will give you a glimpse into the in-depth and hands-on training that we give you at our summits. So watch these highlights and see what my students get, the in-depth, hands-on knowledge and training that we provide for them. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you very soon at my next Real Estate Summit. What we're doing right now is we're going out. Most of you don't live in the San Diego area. As a matter of fact, I think there's only a couple people that live in Southern California. But what we hope to show you today is that no matter where you live, no matter where you call home, you can invest in real estate anywhere. First of all, what we're trying to do today is focus on flipping. We're not trying to be the next construction company. I'm not saying that you don't tear houses down and rebuild something. What I'm saying is there are so many other things to consider before you would tear a house like this down. If something is already zoned for multifamily, let's keep it multifamily. Let's keep it multifamily because those types of properties are really good for investors who are looking for the positive cash flow from a rental property. The build out of this house was not done by a professional contractor. When they used materials like this, let me explain what they did. They basically just had a friend come in who knows how to swing a hammer. That's all they did in here. This is not done. You would never do this, right? But that does not make this place not good. This is disgusting. However, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this. A new vanity and sink is $100, $115 for a new pedestal sink. A new toilet commode in there, $85. That bathtub will probably still function if we clean it. We come in here, we throw some inexpensive tile up. You rip this out and redo it. Drywall this. This bathroom is a $2,500 fix, $2,000 fix, and you've got an incredible new bathroom there. Don't be so upset with the disgustingness of this.
Learning the process, learning to trust people, getting the right people involved, understanding what it is to be a business is the big difference there between success and failure.
I've learned a lot, both the in-class stuff. There's a ton of information that I picked up from that, and now today going around looking at different houses, getting a real good feel for the types of things of what can be done, what should be done. So really learning a lot.
So an easy thing to do is to get really frustrated. That would be a real easy thing to do. You walk into a house like this and you see the disgustingness and you think to yourself, how can anyone live like this? Listen, we're not here to judge, we're here to make money, right? Okay, so Leonard's question was, Chad, you said before at one of your other events, don't do a deal unless you're going to make a minimum of $30,000. I like you to if you're going to flip it, I like you to initially think about penciling out at $40,000. Okay, that's what I would like you to see. On a property like this, with the amount of money that it's going to cost to actually renovate this house, if you do a renovation, I wouldn't want to do this house unless there was at least a $40,000 profit. I think there's a lot more in profit in this particular house.
This is the most comprehensive system that I've seen because, I mean, you can give people knowledge, but with the boots on the ground, with all the different facets of this, where they take you, like I said, all the way from the beginning to the end, they help you flip a house. You know, it's one thing to get knowledge, it's another thing to have someone take you by the hand, take you all the way through it, and then all of a sudden, wait a minute, I just flipped a house? Great. I can do this, and then I can go on to my next house, to my next house, to my next house.
What I've learned today is so invaluable as far as how to come in and flip properties, not only from residential, but also building a blueprint for commercial as well as future developments.
I've looked at doing this for a lot of years, and the lack of knowledge is what has kept me from doing it. With this, I'm getting a real strong comfort level of what needs to be done and knowing what needs, the people I need to bring in. A lot of it before was like, well, what can I do myself? Yeah, I'm not doing anything myself anymore.
Inspirational, motivational, educational. Fantastic. Chad.
This is asphalt and the rest of the roof is like a slate. So this has been done after. And this, This needs to be redone. This asphalt can last 25 years. An asphalt roof can last 25 years, but this one has seen better days. Every time we do a roof, remember, they're always hipped, right? They always have a certain pitch to them. And this particular thing, they didn't have a pitch on it. So what happens is the water just kind of pools up, and when you get right inside here, when you walk right in this room, you look up on the ceiling and you'll see little droplets of water that have come through. And water's the one thing that scares me more than anything else, because from water come termites. If we're just gonna fix this bathroom, all we gotta do is get a new, replace this, replace these, replace these, and then replace those 3 separate tiles over there, and then redo the grout. This entire bathroom gets, obviously, a new mirror and a new light here. This entire bathroom is totally renovated completely for $400. You know, somebody buying this house might think that freeway is going to be a problem, but somebody renting it thinks, oh, I'm only going to live here for a year, right? So I can probably live with that for a year. It's not the end of the world if it's priced right.
I plan on writing contracts this week. So it's, the level of confidence is just, through the roof compared to where I was.
At this point in my life, this is exactly what I need to have a big change affecting the next 20 years of my life.
Okay, how long has it been since you went to the 3-day training with me?
That was August 1st.
So it's been about three and a half months. Okay, let me ask you this. How long after the 3-day training did you put your first offer in on a house?
Probably about a week.
About a week after going to the first one. So right now you have 2 houses under contract.
Yes.
And you have one that's about ready to close. What is your profit? You're closing on that when?
I should be finished with it the second week of November.
Second week in November. And what is the projected profit on that transaction?
150 plus.
$150,000+.
Yeah.
You heard it from Rini right there. Thanks, Rini. Appreciate it. So glad to have you on the team.